Lady.
Hey. That was packed in there, man. Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show with Dave and Tom, two guys that blabber on and on about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. Stick around for another tasty episode. Cheers, genitals. Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show.
Cheers.
All right. This is the BlabberMalt Show. I'm Dave. This is my buddy Tom. This is episode 142 for May 6th, 2026. It says 25 on there. That's wrong. It's our first error. Correct that. So here we are. We do the show every Tuesday about beer, brewing, and bullcrap, Northeast Ohio craft beverage scene. We're out live on Facebook, YouTube, and cross-posting on the Northeast Ohio craft beverage news site.
Just so you don't think you're going crazy, it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. It is. This is Wednesday, but we're usually here
on Tuesday.
But we had to accommodate these fine gentlemen. Brewing royalty in the Cleveland area. We got Luke and Ben here from Collision Bend. And we had to get them on to talk about their new adventure starting soon in Lorain, Ohio, right in our backyard. So looking forward to that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share an episode with a friend. It really helps get the show out to new people. And I just saw Northeast Ohio Craft Beverage. They hit 25,000 subscribers. We have 764. Can we get to 800? Come on. I know you guys are watching.
Think
Follow
big,
us.
1,000.
Okay, 1,000. 1,000 would be awesome.
And we are cross-posting right now?
We are.
All right.
Yeah, I hope.
Yes.
I am?
Yes.
Okay. It's set up to. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Our producers say we are.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So we are the BlabberMalt Show or at BlabberMalt, Instagram, Threads, all those places, but we never post there. We just Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. So yeah, we'll be on Spotify tomorrow. So, and hit the Beacons link and you can get cool stuff, swag, shirts, hoodies, pint glasses. Yeah. Camelbacks for your hydration needs. Yeah. So
we did start off with a toast. And what are we drinking here, guys? What's our first beer that we have today?
This is one of our newer releases. It's called Murray Hilsner. It's a Italian Pilsner that we brewed, kind of honor of the...
I'm good at this part.
There you go.
Murray Hill.
Yeah, the Murray Hill.
There's Italians on Murray Hill?
Just a few.
Okay.
Just a few. Local artist did this one. Tara Siebel, I believe is her name.
Tara
Siebel.
Siebel. Tara Siebel is her name. She has a studio right on Murray Hill, above one of the storefronts down there, with all of her other artwork. And so if you've ever been at Presti's Bakery, she actually did the mural inside of Presti's. And then I think she's done a few others as well. She kind of did a mural type of a can for us. It's part of our, what do we like to call a local artist series of our can art. There's another one that we're having later that just came out as well that you'll see. But yeah, we love working with the local artists. We have several that we've done cans with, and it's just a nice touch and kind of supporting the community kind of thing.
And Italian Pilsner versus Pilsner, what makes it Italian? Is it the malt?
It's a great question that no one ever seems to know the answer to.
One thing is the hop on the aromatic sides of the hops. I think there's a dry hop involved sometimes with the Italian Pilsners. That's the one thing that I've read. But I think we, as we brewers in the U.S., kind of develop different types. So we went through this with the IPAs for years. Like every style got turned into an IPA, and then we would say, well, this makes it because it's it's got these kind of hops, or I think these things get kind of invented as we go along.
Sort of
but
evolves.
that is the one thing. Like it's like the difference between a porter and a stout is supposedly the raw roasted barley.
Yeah.
It goes in a stout, but it's not supposed to be in a porter. I happen to know that porter that has done very well in winning awards that has roasted barley in it, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me.
It is dry and crisp, but I've found that most pilsners actually are kind of more dry on the dry side. So maybe they're all Italian pilsners, and we just never called them that.
Maybe.
Could be. Hey, let's
It's
get
time
into
to
this, man.
mash in.
So we're trying to get a little bit better about structuring the show. Tell you what we're going to do. So we're going to talk to these guys, talk about their adventures since the last time we were on the show. Talk about a little of the stuff that we have coming up. Some recent openings and closings of breweries. It seems like there's a lot this week, and get into that. Let's just outline what we got coming up. Because people don't stick around to the end of the show and they don't hear that stuff. So next week we're going to be out with Zach and Carl at the Avon Lake John Christ Winery, Laughing Bomb Brewery, talking to those guys about the similarities and differences between brewing beer and making wine. So we're going to have a couple special guests coming in from another vineyard, and so that's going to be pretty interesting. The week after on the 19th, and these shows are back on Tuesdays. We're going to be out Birdtown, new brewery in the area. Kind of excited to check that out. You guys have been there.
We've been there. Yeah.
I've heard good things. It looks super cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I think they're got some good beers.
They just put a release the two new
And
beers.
I think you drove by, right?
Tried to
So
go.
line up the door. He's like, I'll wait till.
Tried
the
to
next
go,
time. Yeah.
couldn't get in.
Parking's crazy, I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
from what I hear. Well, it's
Yeah.
Lakewood, you got to fight for parking on the street. But and then we're working on some other things, the 26th and beyond. So, yeah,
Some feelers out. Yep.
cool.
We do have. I want to make sure people and Dave. Hopefully, you can put this somewhere out on the BlabberMalt page. The event coming up in August, the Lighthouse.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So we are going to do a Lorraine Brewing Company is doing a German themed beer pairing and food out at the Lorraine Lighthouse, and it is going to be on a Tuesday. We will be broadcasting live from the Lighthouse during the dinner.
See how internet works out there. Offshore.
People go on the site, Lorraine Lighthouse. Tickets are available right now for that. There is a limit because they only are taking 2 boats out to the lighthouse that night. I think it's limited to 40-ish people.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and again, hopefully, Dave, you can post that link out there. I think it'd be great.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll put it up on
get some new Lorraine brewing people, Lorraine County brewing people to come out there too, maybe for that night.
Sounds
That'd
good.
be cool. That'd be cool.
I know someone.
Just want to put that out there.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good. I'll make a note.
So yeah, we are here today with Luke and Ben
That's right.
from Collision Bend, and we kind of reached out to you guys after we saw the news of David said earlier, coming into our backyard here. We actually drove by it when we were doing our beer tour a few weeks ago with the van.
Oh yeah.
We saw the location right behind the Pizza Hut there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out on 611. It's a go-kart place. It's probably minimizing what it really is. You guys can get more in
for
detail of
sure.
that.
Yeah.
But you guys are going to be putting a full brew house out there and food and stuff. So
Yeah.
get into it. Talk to us about it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's Lorraine, Ohio Kartplex, or LOK is their kind of insignia. So we're basically going to be partnering with them, be operating partners. So we'll operate a brew pub within the complex, which is massive. I think it's just really big. There's 2 outdoor tracks, a professional kart series track, and then a more recreational track. I think is how they're setting that up. And then there's an indoor track as well. There's indoor simulator rooms, which is kind of on the same floor level of the one building where we'll have the restaurant. We'll have the restaurant and a 5-barrel brew pub, 5-barrel brew house. So we'll be making beer there, and then supplying other beers from our other location in Euclid, our production. So we'll be probably doing about half the taps from Euclid and then half of just fresh stuff that'll be kind of racing themed names and stuff like that. We've been mashing our brains around that, and as we probably talked about last time, I talk about all the time, but naming beers, no matter what, is just one of the hard things to do now. To find names that haven't been used several times. Think of a really cool name, and then you look up and you find out a bunch of breweries have already used it. So
Yeah.
it gets tough, but I think we're gonna have some fun. It used to be the most fun part. I think one of the most fun parts was naming a beer. Now it's like, oh man, what are we gonna call this thing? But
I'm thinking
we should have some fun with this one. It gives
trading
us a little-
paint.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
There's a couple of ideas on the table, but I don't want to throw them out there until we have them
so
secured
no
for
one
ourselves.
steals it. Yeah.
Somebody will take it.
Are
have that.
they? Because I know there's some places here in Northeast Ohio that actually have electric go karts. Are these gas?
There is an electric. There's the indoor is electric, I believe.
Yeah,
and then the
inside of
outdoors
the-
are not.
Okay.
Those are the outdoor ones are like serious go karts. I mean, they're not like the typical go and the kids
Like
go
Cedar
right.
Point.
I mean, kids will be on
the.
the rec one. I think I don't know that, heights or age limits or anything like that. I don't know that at this point, but I'm sure they have all those things all taken care of. It'll be a fun place to be.
Yeah, I just thank the universe that Collision Bend and a go kart track got hooked up. It could have been any other brewery,
It could have been.
but I mean that's just delicious.
You wouldn't have a collision cart.
I think they're going to be one of the.
There
I
will
think,
be,
I think
uh,
they're already naming one of the corners.
Or a bend cart.
Yeah, and they're looking for car sponsors as well. So
Yep.
we're going to have a collision bend car, which I don't know if I would want to be the driver of that one, but
Yeah,
yeah. I
And,
don't
and
know.
the Carplex has been around for a little bit, a couple of years, or do you know?
It's
Yeah,
the
this is-
the Treks went in last year. I
Yeah,
think
Treks
they've had a
went in.
couple races. They're not like really up and fully running
Okay.
yet, but they've had a few races and some other events, but they're still building out all the buildings. There's like a big shop for parts, like it's like an auto parts shop basically
yeah.
on site, and then there is rows and rows of garages that are like little mini units that the people lease. And there's a lift in there where they can work on their carts and
wow.
stuff like that. And then I think like a third of those are left unleashed so that they can rent to weekenders and when they have big tournaments and people coming from out of town. People come from all over the world for this racing circuit that this thing is involved with.
and
so,
they can work on their own
yeah,
carts.
so
yeah.
it gives
Wow.
them a space, like little place to work and fix things. or
So
whatever.
is the cart place up and running right now? Could you go
No,
there?
not yet.
Not
No,
yet. Okay.
no, but it's
No,
it's
they
couple
just
months out.
they just posted that they want to be their grand opening is in June at some point, end of June. I can't remember the exact date, but they put it out there and that'll just be for the racing part.
And then how's that coincide with the collision bend part of this? How's the timing of that?
We're gonna try to get at least the restaurant open the same by that time. We'll see how that goes. Still, brew house wise, I don't think that'll be ready by the time they open, but probably shortly after.
But there
But
won't,
we'll
be,
at least-
there won't be a shortage of beer, though.
No, we'll have plenty of beer that we can send from Euclid out to there. So, yeah, it'll be. The equipment should actually start arriving next week, and then we can kind
So-
of get started on that.
You guys did say it was a Portland Kettleworks
Correct.
system?
Yep.
Okay.
Five barrel.
Yeah, 5 barrel.
5 barrel.
Yep.
So what's the plan for in your portfolio of beers? What types of beers do you think is going to be brewed there?
Fast beers.
fast beers.
Fast beers, chuggable beers.
Fast beers. I don't know.
Hurry up! I got to drink this. I
Last
got to get back
place-
on the
last
track.
place beer. So we'll have our main lineup of all the stuff we do available, and seasonals and everything like that. So I think really it'll give us a little bit of room to have some fun. I don't know that we're really targeting like a specific kind of style here because we do have like the main stuff to supply ourselves with out there. So I think in the little 5 barrels, it gives us a chance to really like, have like, I don't want to say experimental. That's not the right, word because but just do things that we don't normally get to do.
Yeah.
And how's that compared to the Euclid facility and your downtown facility as far as size? So the 5 barrel, is that going to be the smallest of the
Yeah,
three?
that'll be the smallest of the three. Downtown location's a 15 barrel, and then our Euclid production brewery is a 30 barrel, with most of the tanks being 60 barrel capacity. So quite a bit smaller than the other
Yeah,
two.
that's just a little baby system. Yeah. Well, so I'm thinking names like Ricky Bobby, and don't put that juju on me.
Yeah, I actually was like, I'm gonna watch that movie. Like, there was somebody said a name from there. I can't remember it now. It was pretty funny. I was like, that's a pretty good one. I think it's Mark.
There's 1,000
Oh,
you
yeah.
could
Yeah.
pull from that movie.
I know. I already thought of like a red ale being called a Big Red.
Yeah, yeah.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
I don't know if we can use that one though.
Right.
It's breaded beer.
Oh, a good breaded, yeah, a good malty breaded beer. Yeah, that is a style.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it should be very cool.
So, summertime, we can look for that brew house to be up.
Yeah, I would
this summer
say.
sometime.
As soon as we can get everything in there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the equipment's on the way, set for delivery here in the next couple of weeks. And it's a matter of getting it all in place and installed and plumbed in and all that kind of stuff. I mean, if everything goes perfect, which, that always happens.
Yeah.
We're 1 for 2 in that capacity,
Right.
actually. Our first place downtown went very smoothly, and then our Euclid was the opposite. So we don't know.
Yeah. Euclid's up and running good now,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
Good to
it's
go?
all good
Yeah,
now. But
okay.
we had a lot of setbacks in the construction and just the old building, things that you run into things that you don't expect, and puts you off. And then one little thing can put you off by months. So hopefully that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes more towards like downtown was, but
Yeah.
we just
Well,
gotta
if you
see.
get somewhere in the middle,
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
Now,
Yeah.
is the Lorraine one? It's existing old buildings, and what was the
This
building
is
out
all
there?
brand new.
All brand
all
new. It's brand new
yeah.
build.
Everything's new.
The,
Yeah, they
the
cleaned it.
property used to be a landfill, I believe.
Yeah, most recently
And
that's what it
so
was, and then it was
it
just
took 2 years of
You got to worry about sinkage.
it took 2 years of them doing work to the property just to be able to build onto. So, but yeah, all new construction. Every building out there is brand new. Tracks are new. So
Yeah, this thing's been in the works and kind of on our radar as a possible partner for a couple of years, officially a couple of years now. It's been Chris McCrone, the guy who's heading up the whole project, is I've known him for a very long time since he was a young lad, and so this has been on his brain for a long, long time. And he always said, "You're gonna run a brew pub when I open this place," and I would always kind of brush him off and be like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
He wore you down.
Well, I mean, it finally got it together, and he got the right team together, like as far as financial and all that kind of stuff, and it really looks promising. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be a fun place, and hopefully it works out for everybody. It
without
should bring
being-
people to the area, and there's a lot of other stuff happening from what I've been. I'm west side, but not that far sider of Cleveland, so like not completely familiar with Lorraine, but you can start learning about the area where you're going to be working, and there's a lot of other things going on the lakefront. They're trying to develop stuff there and everything like that. So it's an exciting time, I guess, for the area.
There is another
This is
brewery
another
down there
piece of it.
on the
Yeah,
river.
I've heard of it. Yeah, somewhere down by the waterfront. Yeah.
I don't. We don't have
Name
a glass of
escapes me
theirs.
at the-
We have a glass of, no.
No, we only have an Avon one.
Yeah, we have the Avon. Oh, oops.
1,000 Avon.
But yeah, no, in downtown Lorraine, so on Broadway and
Yeah.
stuff, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of places actually moving into there that have been on the outskirts of the Lorraine.
Yeah, they always have that cool event that you've worked at a lot of times, right?
yeah,
like
the
that.
Brewfest down there.
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
No, they've
No,
not done that
they
for.
stopped that.
They did a pseudo one of it last year with a promoter, but the original one has been gone for about 2 years. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
there you
the
go.
Brewfest Waterfront District. That has not been around for a couple of years.
Yeah.
See what we can
Maybe
do
we'll bring it
about
back.
that.
Yeah, bring it back. So have you guys given a thought to a brewer for the new location?
Yeah, obviously we're gonna need somebody. We're still
You just can't run back and forth to Euclid and Lorraine. I mean, come
Little
on.
puppy running around
Right?
here looks healthy.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of running around back and forth
Yeah.
between all of us. But yeah, eventually we're gonna have to get someone out there. A little early to figure that out just yet, but
Yeah. We'll look at people
Yeah.
when we know more of a better timetable. We ran into that with the delays in Euclid, where we started talking to people, and then we were like, "Well, we're not going to be able to do it till this time
I do.
now,
I
and
need
then
a
this
job.
time, and then this time," and it's like, So it ends up, you can't expect people to kind of wait. And so hopefully, like, when we know it's getting close,
Yeah.
we can really start seriously talking to people. We I think with the team we have in place can get it going.
Yeah.
If need be, we can get it going and have enough. But it is going to be a lot of, whenever they have these big events, they're like 4 days long.
Yeah.
There's going to be, hopefully, I say this, but hopefully there will be, high volume times where there's going to be a lot of keg moving around and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Well, you do have the luxury where you have other
yeah.
production. You could just backfill it with stuff until.
So you kind of mentioned that because they have the indoor. So the theory is that this cart place will be open year round. Obviously, the restaurant and brewery can
Yep.
be, but
The indoor stuff will, yes, for sure.
So it is a year round. Obviously, the summertime will be much busier with the outdoor stuff, but
Yep.
it is a year round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of like they're doing some phase building. I think so. I think technically they're calling it phase 2 that they're in right now because they did the tracks first, and then like down the road, eventually there's a bigger space on the backside of the building that we'll be in, and it's a 500. I think it's a 500 seat banquet space. I mean, it's a big room,
It's massive.
so that'll be like a whole nother thing like down the road. So. Yeah, if people are looking for jobs, they can keep a watch out on the postings out at that place. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
wow,
going to be a
it's
lot
gonna be
going
big.
on. As it like in increments, it's going to be more, and then it's like it's fun. It's fun to
Yeah,
see,
that's
see
cool.
it going up. Yeah,
Something good for the community, I think.
And if anyone wants to wash kegs, they can also reach out to you guys, right?
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Always need someone to wash kegs.
Oh God, keg washing.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
All right, beer number 2. What do we have here? A hazy
Hazy Hop Trails.
imperial.
Yep, Imperial Hazy IPA. Following up earlier, another one of these local artist series. This was actually a painting by Eileen Dorsey.
Eileen
Yeah.
Eileen Dorsey is her name. Yeah, she. I think it was last year, 2 years ago, when best local artist in like the Scene magazine polls and stuff like that. Her stuff is really beautiful. If you see it, it's all very colorful and vibrant.
Thank you.
And trees. These are a little known species of tree. They actually grow hops on them. That's really awesome. So it's
Oh,
it's awesome. Pink and blue hops. We love it. So
Nice.
yeah, it looks here. I'll try to. I don't know where
So-
my thing is, but that's kind of how it looks.
So that's what's in here is pink
It's
and blue
good.
hops.
Yeah,
Pink
all
and blue
kinds of
hops.
different colored hops.
Well, it
and-
tastes like pink and blue hops. I think it tastes very. I think it came. The beer itself came out great. Like Ben,
That's
like I
a-
said, it's an imperial hazy.
those are some nice cans.
Yeah, we do have our one partner in the business. He loves to say how we have great cans. So that's toast to John. He
That
wants a
is
T-shirt. We won't let him have it, but he wants a T-shirt that says we have the best cans.
That'd be a good shirt.
that is very smooth, with just a hint of sweetness, not too sweet. It's very good.
Yeah, I get a lot of citrus and other fruits. I get a lot of lemon. I don't know. I think it came out great.
7.5%. I would not have.
Yeah, it doesn't drink
No,
like it.
no, it does not. It doesn't hit. It's not a harsh hop. It's a very
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, it's slightly less bittered for that reason. I think just attract a little more people that usually are the I don't like IPA crowd. I think you give them one of these and could change their minds because it's
Yeah.
not that harsh bitterness. So
And it definitely, it was just somewhere recently where we had poured a beer, shared one. It was a hazy IPA, and the guy's like, "Well, I guess you failed on this one. It's not hazy." I'm like, "You realize it's not necessarily color. It's more referencing a style
Yeah.
than it is an actual
Yeah, it's-
clarity."
I mean, there should be some
Yeah.
some
A little
haze
bit.
to it. Like, yeah, I think there was a misconception at the beginning of this style because everybody was all over the board and none of us knew. Most of us didn't know what we were doing with it.
It's like, how do we
I
keep it
don't want to
hazy?
speak for all the brewers that probably thought they were experts or whatever, but most of the brewers I know were like, I don't know. New England, it was New England IPA, and then it's kind of evolved into hazies, like generalized to hazies, and we didn't really brew one early on.
our
in that
first
thing,
one
the
we
haze
actually
phase.
brewed was with Matthias.
That's
And
right.
Avon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Avon.
no, we did our place, and it was this. It almost looked just like this beautiful haze, and then we transferred it into our serving tank. And the next day we went to tap it, and it was crystal clear.
You're like I can't.
So it's
Like,
hazy.
oops,
Like if I tried to make a crispy pilsner, I couldn't do
can't do
this
it.
clear.
Yep.
It's
Try
like
not
to,
and
it's
there
like
you
the
go.
traditional Hefeweizen is cloudy, and then
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when it's not, you call it Cristal.
Yep.
So now we invented the haze Cristal.
Haze crystal. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, we ended up, I think, if I remember now, like we ended up warming up to the style as people in the brewing industry got better at it, and we all still in the industry help each other, talk to each other, learn from each other. Most people are still like, we all like to help each other. Most of the brewers around town, especially, and then around the country, really. So, as techniques improved and understanding of what it was supposed to be improved, we sort of warmed up to the style a little bit. Our first couple of things we did, we liked the way the hops work in it, where it's not as bitter, and you can throw more at the end and in the finishing side. So it's a lot of aromatics. And we actually brewed a couple double IPAs, purposely made them bright, clear,
Yeah.
but we used the hopping style of a hazy.
Okay.
And we liked. I think
Yeah.
that should be. I think that should be a style.
Right.
I don't know what it could be called, but I think that should be a style too. Another one, because we need another kind of IPA.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Always need. We haven't had a new kind of IPA in a couple
Not
months.
enough out there yet.
Yeah. So not a lot of hops during fermentation, just some bittering, and then
Right
Yeah, just
during
a-
fermentation, and then at the end, like
Yeah,
not,
a lot of like late boil, whirlpool, and then just massive dry hop.
yeah. Kind of like we used to do, like in the old days.
So that's kind of a nice segue to taking a step back. So I mean, Ben, tell us a little bit about. I mean, and you probably having some episodes, but have some new people maybe on. And what's your journey been as a brewer? Where did you kind of start at, and to get to Collision Bend? And
Typical. Started as a home brewer in the garage, long time ago now. Crazy.
they're asking you,
It's
where did you make the
right.
wrong turn?
Yeah, I know, right? Say about
Albuquerque.
where's that?
13, 14 years ago, somewhere there. Yeah, typical. Started brewing in the garage. That was fun. Was like, this would be a great career. Little did I know.
It's a lot of work.
Got my first job at the brew kettle in the brew on premise where people come in, brew their own. Did that for a little while. Left there, went to work for Ironheart. Before they were Ironheart Canning, it was Buckeye Canning.
Yeah, much more local here,
Yep.
out of Lorraine, right?
Yeah. So worked for them for a few years. Ended up going back to the brew kettle and their production brewery and running their packaging line for a little while. Switched over to the brew house side there for about a year and a half, and then I saw an article in the paper that Collision Bend was opening, and this guy was looking for a brewer, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens. And interviewed with him, and that was a little over 9 years ago now. So
He was the only guy that showed up.
yeah.
No, that's
So 9 years. Okay.
yeah. We just
Yeah, we
hit 9
just
years
hit-
in April.
yeah.
April 17, we hit 9. So
Oh boy.
big 10
Big
years.
10's
next
10
coming
years
up.
coming up.
Got a bunch. You want to talk about that at all? Like a little collab.
It's kind of
thing?
fallen through. I'm trying to get it back on track, but
Right.
there was a handful of breweries in Cleveland that also opened the same exact year we did. So I was trying to get together and do a big collaborative
Class of
class of
2017
2017 beer.
17.
Yeah.
It was us, Saucy, Masthead, Noble Beast, Working Class, and Boss Dog.
I'm sure all those
all
guys
open
are
to the
listening.
same-
So get it together.
Right.
Answer this guy.
Yeah.
Make this happen.
Respond to emails.
Because Lorraine was 16, or ABC was 16, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 1 year ago.
So it was a handful of them right there in 2017.
That's a lot.
Right.
There was a lot. That was when the breweries were still on the uptick. So right, probably the end of that, right before.
See, here's what I'm thinking. You get the new go-kart track up. You guys do the collab beer, release it, and then we race. Yeah.
That might be something for the simulator.
Yeah.
We can race.
That's true.
Class of 2017 racing.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, that is a good idea, though. that might bring the guys to answer the emails at least. Like, oh, wait, we get to race? Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm interested in the sim side too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I got a chair over there. I'm more of an arcade racer, not like real
There's going to be
accurate
There's
racing.
going to be a whole gaming room as well there. I don't know what that's all about, though. I
Oh,
can't.
sweet! I can't wait.
Yeah.
There's also supposed to be some sort of like hobby store for like RC cars. And
Oh, yeah, there's an
drones
RC
and stuff
there's
like
an
that.
RC
Oh yeah, there's
track,
gonna be an
too.
RC track. And
Yeah, I
stuff
forgot
as well,
about that.
Man.
That's going to be real.
Something else I need to
Yeah.
get into.
Yep.
Oh, shit. As if brewing wasn't enough.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you see, I don't know how much we want to get to industry talk. And part of the concept for us, part of the appeal for us is like we're being like, one of the questions we keep getting is like, well, how are you guys seem to be opening new places or adding things to it while other places are closing. But now you're seeing, like you said, you're getting Noble Beasts coming up, and they're adding to their thing now. That's news. And also the John
opening.
Christ is opening a new
Yeah.
location for theirs. So like you're seeing some places opening, and like the appeal to this for us, I think a lot of it was like, okay, it's almost like you're hedging your bets. We're combining this with a cool other concept, and it's not only like it's going to be a great restaurant.
It's not just
and
another
brewery,
tap room.
Yeah.
but like there's something different that we're
And I
involved
think,
in. So like that's kind of the future, or the way we see it. We have to
Right.
kind of keep doing cool stuff.
So I mean, there is down in Medina, the Foundry, which is similar, not quite the same. I mean, is there any inspiration from that, or was that? I mean, did that? Because it seems like they're pretty busy.
Yeah,
They have some beers. They have a lot more guest beers on than they do their own. So it's not as much of a brew house, but it is definitely an event, a destination place
yeah.
people go to, and then they do a beer available that's brewed.
I don't know that we didn't think that. We're not forward thinking like that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend we are, but that when the opportunity was presented, then you start thinking like, well, this might be a really good idea. With the climate of what's going on in the industry, this might be a really good way to keep growing and being able to keep moving our beers.
The exposure of the beer, to a whole different
Yeah.
group of people.
whole different
who may-
audience,
may
right.
not-
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think the brew kettle rebranding was the Menor.
Menor location. I saw that today.
Yeah, it's a whole new concept. It's like come have a beer and then stay and do some fun things. They're gonna have like trivia and I mean that's a tap room thing, but they got skee ball and
Right.
some different games, and they're gonna have like a little, I think, an open mic night and some comedy and stuff, so you can do some stuff and then maybe still have a couple more beers. So I think it's cool.
Yeah, we always say when you have a restaurant part side of it, a tap room. So when you have a brew pub or just a restaurant, even like you're selling an experience. Always, you're always selling experience. You're selling hopefully a good experience, and that could be a nice dining experience with some good beer or whatever people's choices of beverages are these days. But we've become expert seltzer makers. We're very good at it. That's the other thing. People try to make different things, but the thing is, like, how can we get involved in something that's creating a different experience than what we're already doing?
Yeah,
And I think that was a big appeal, at least for me. That was.
Because you have that. I mean, with your downtown collision bend, with the beautiful view on the river.
Yeah,
The food has always been a big focus there as well. as the
absolutely.
beer.
Yeah.
So you kind of got that. I mean, the higher end dining. You've got your production facility that kind of has that industrial feel to it.
Right.
And now you've got a facility
And good
that-
food as well,
And good
but
food
different
as well.
than downtown. But
It's
yeah,
different. When you walk in there, it's a different feel.
for sure.
And you're in this other experience. So you will have three distinct. They'll have the collision bend beer. There'll be three different type of experiences.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, when they get that 500 seat area, are you going to be catering events there? Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's just talking to the folks at LBC, their space that has helped them through the winter months
That helps us downtown even, yeah.
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah.
That's
We are like the
Big.
brewery side. Ben is in charge of the brewery production side now, and we basically operate the brewery side together. We are very, very fortunate to be partnered with people that know how to run that side of things, the restaurant side.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we are very, very fortunate to have Andy Dombrowski as the head executive chef leading all the teams, because he knows how to do all of it from all the different styles of service, and he is awesome at all of it. So like, I have to throw that out there because we don't know how to do that. We know how to go enjoy steal French fries. We're good at that.
You know what to pair with the French fry.
Right.
What beer to pair with.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at pairing, for sure.
So Ben, we asked you, and I know Luke, we've talked a little bit, but take us through your journey as well to getting here to being the Collision Ben guy. In case somebody doesn't know your journey, I mean, again,
Oh, me?
yes, you. I mean, I mean, for me, it's just your.
Let me say this. Rick, you're a dick.
Go back to the last time. I think we talked about that last time.
I know, but
you can scroll back to the episode.
Just a quick overview. I mean, you started in the Cleveland area. Before that, I mean,
I was all at Cleveland. I was all here. Same thing like Ben said, home brewing. I started at Great Lakes Brewing in 1996, so I was home brewing for a few years prior to that, and just kind of fell into a spot there. Andy Tavikram, I'm sure he's not watching, but if he is,
he
thank
might
you,
be.
Andy.
He's
as
a big
always.
fan.
He's a
He
big
watches
fan.
after the
Oh,
show.
We've
is
had
he?
him twice on the show now
Oh,
already.
see, a good thing I said something nice. We were just talking with, we did a collab the other day with someone.
Birdtown.
With Birdtown, yeah. And we were having some Andy storytelling time. So. Good times.
Yes, he did mention is it Zach? Who's
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Zach.
Had worked with him
he
at
worked over
Marquette.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had comparing notes on Andy being one of our mentors, in a good way, mostly.
Mostly.
So yeah, so I was lucky enough to meet Andy first, and actually did some home brewing with Andy, and then he invited me to have a glorious job of shoveling snow in the Great Lakes dock and dragging hoses and working the bottling line, things like that, for a couple of years, and eventually I scratched and clawed my way into the time when they sent me to Siebel Institute for beer school, and I was able to, continue and kind of maneuver my way through the company in about 5 different roles through the years. 21 years later, we opened Collision Ben. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've been there since the beginning, right? As well with Ben.
Yep, he's employee number
Yeah.
1. I'm employee number 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
We hired Ben before we opened because we had to start brewing before the restaurant was opening. So I think if I remember the days, I left. I gave Great Lakes a notice in 2016, October of 2016, which was when we broke ground on Collision Ben. So they had plenty of time in transition and everything, and I stayed there till December. And then I went full time to Collision in January, and then we got Ben on board in March. March
Yeah,
1
it
was
started March 1, and we
March
brewed
1 was our
March
first.
2.
March
I think.
2nd was our first brew. Yeah, so yeah, that was like we had a great start to the place downtown, and we also had, unlike this year and last year, we had a wonderful spring as far as weather was concerned, which is very important to our downtown business. And so we had a great summer. We were out of beer. Kind of going through what, that's why we did a collaboration
Birdtown's
with
going through right
Birdtown.
now.
They're just going through the beers and like, hey, can you guys help us out and brew some beers? And they're going through beer like crazy. So that's kind of how our summer was that year. We're like, oh, we can't keep up. So
Bigger system.
good problems to have.
Good
Yeah,
problem.
definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, originally when I'd reached out to you, the news I had heard even before the cart place was about alley cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alley Cat, yeah.
So in the place downtown, again, for those it's an oyster bar.
Yep.
Yep.
Down in the flats.
Yeah, right down the street from us at the mouth of the river. Is
Yeah.
yeah. Like, make sure I got that right.
We've been there a couple times and stuff, and very
It's-
nice. Kind of a higher end restaurant. And there was some stuff that you guys are going to start brewing.
Yep.
Some beers, doing a collaboration with them as well, or
Yeah, like to keep the conversation simple, like the partners in our business, Collision Bend, are owners in Alley Cat, and so there's a weird, strange laws in the world of of breweries and restaurants and all those kind of things. And one of them is called the Tide House Law. So the ownership is if the ownership is common between the places, you can't own a brewery and a restaurant unless you brew at all the restaurants. So,
Yeah, that's
so we put a small little 2-barrel, 1.5 barrel I'd call system in there. And we have brewed one beer on it so far.
Yeah.
And it was appropriately an oyster stout.
Yep.
And it came out pretty good.
Yeah, came out great.
Yeah. They're just coming to the end. So basically we're going to try to supply them with a beer, enough beer to occupy 1 or 2 taps there. The rest of it will still be guest beers, some Collision Bend, and then others they have. So they're not really becoming a beer forward bar necessarily, but like there's a good beer element involved in it now.
Oh, yeah.
But it's great. That place is awesome. The chef there, his name's Al. He runs a good show down there. They got an oyster bar where you can sit there, and one of my favorite people, just because his name's Poopy. Hi, Poopy. Yeah, love him. He's the best shucker I know. So. No offense to the other shuckers, but he's one of the best.
Poopy's a shucker?
Yeah,
Yep.
Poopy's a badass shucker.
Best in the biz.
He's gonna be mad that I mentioned him.
Yep.
Shucky poop.
He's awesome. So
funny.
go down, sit there. You can have a nice beer and some oysters or whatever. They have a great menu too.
Yeah.
So we love the place.
Yeah. Talking about brew systems, you have to have. We were down at BrewDog. They have a homebrew system, because they have to brew there.
Yep.
And they have a glycol chiller. I'm like, hey, why don't you sell that to me?
These guys have to brew soon
Yeah,
too. They have a
Beer
little
Engine has to
system
do
because
one,
they're
too.
technically a brew pub still, even though they, Buckeye Brewing is no longer, a business, but they're still technically operating the brew pub license, and they have the little 5-gallon system. So we just did a fun little project with them as well, which is we're Brewery of the Month at Beer Engine, Buckeye Beer Engine.
Yeah.
And so they're featuring a bunch of our beers. They have the Hazy Hop Trail on tap. They have a new one that we have that's coming out very soon in cans.
Yep.
It's our next in line in the Sunset series. It's Hoppy Sunset.
Oh, I like it
and
already.
It came out great.
It's a
You guys
fantastic
did a
beer.
great job. It came out so good. They actually had a sneak preview of that at the Beer Engine, so that's cool. But I was telling them, like, where's that system? They're like, we got to clean up this and that, and we got to do a brew. Give us a call. We'll come brew with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one of those. Let's help everybody has to help each other kind of thing in our industry right now. So maybe we'll see if we can dust that thing off and we can all go up. You guys can do a live thing there.
Yeah, that's why I put the shirt on for you guys. You guys did
Yeah, it's
the
been
brewery
going
of the
well.
month there. I see the postings all the time
Yeah,
on Facebook about different beers.
There's a day coming up where Eileen's gonna have a prints of the label art and be signing it. I think that's next
20th, I believe.
the 20th. Yeah, it got
Yeah.
pushed back, so we'll be there. One Wednesday, we'll be hanging out and just having like a pint, another pint night, and then the week following Wednesday, she'll be there signing like prints. I think we'll give away. I don't know how many we have, but like
Oh, that's cool.
it should be fun. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the same thing with another one of the artists, David Witzke. We did The Word. You guys remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
He does the murals. It started in Tremont, all those bird murals that are around Tremont.
Okay.
And now they're like, he has them all over. There's one in Lakewood now. I know he's got them all over the place. And he's a really cool guy. He did a signing night down in Tremont at Edison's a few months ago. So it's been a fun little part of it, like getting the artists out there and like getting them in front of people, and people can see their other stuff that they do besides our can. That's the whole idea for doing it, is to get them some exposure, and so we have an awesome looking can.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you look, this
Yeah.
is cool, and you're like, oh, I could get a print of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
well, and the
Print without all the extra stuff on there, too. So.
Yeah. I don't need the government
Right.
warning.
yeah.
and to also emphasize that beer is art.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
that's part of it. It's
Absolutely.
the whole thing started with a girl named Hayes Chambers did a label for us for a beer that we did for Austin Walking King. So that's the music
Oh,
was
yeah.
the art
Yes.
in that sense. High Rent Lemon Girl was that beer. We had canned that for a few years. We're giving it a break this year because of some of the other stuff. I have this goal in mind to have one new artist a year do these, but I don't think we're going to be able to keep up with it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the lineup gets more and more set. And
The guy's
gets
name
harder.
is Hayes, though. His name is Hayes.
Her name
is
yep,
Hayes?
Hayes Chambers.
That's awesome. It's gotta be a
Ironically,
hazy.
we do have a guy named Tim Hayes who also did a few of our lakes.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
something drew us to the Hayes thing. The Hayes craze. That's
Hayes
our other
craze.
sales guy down in the southern part of the state. He swears the Hayes craze is back. So people that want their hazy beers, we have.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I don't think it ever went anywhere.
I mean, so just piggybacking on that, I mean, do you guys see a style right now that has been selling well prominently? That I mean, and don't tell me seltzers and RTDs, but
I mean, the seltzers have tapered off a little bit.
okay.
In last year or so, as far as like the big picture of like overall overall beverage sales, the seltzers have been tapering off to a level. They're not going away. I wouldn't predict that they were going away.
But they're not chopping as they were.
They're
for a
not
while.
they're not like making us all think that we're gonna have to find a job soon. Yeah. The RTDs, ready to drink, as they say.
That seems to
I
be the
don't know.
craze.
Those are the newer things right now. We are not doing one of those at this time, but we've talked about it. Like that's one of the things you talk about. You talk about everything. Oh, should we do this? Does it make sense for us? You need different licensing to do some of that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So you got to be careful with that. You can't just like start putting drinks in a can and be like, yeah, we did that, and we won't get. So you got to think it all through and see what makes sense for you. In some cases, you need different equipment that we don't maybe have, and so you just have to. Everyone's got to do what seems to work. And then the other one is the THC drinks.
Yeah.
A lot of people were trying to jump on that before the rules are in place, and now all of a sudden they're sitting there and they're kind of stuck with product or not able to do what they were doing, and
Yeah.
that's we talked about that and kind of left it on the back burner, and we're kind of glad we did that right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a few of the brewers I know made a good amount of money off doing it until the rules showed up. So I think that they're not regretting it too much, but some of them are.
It still could change.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a style of beer right now? I mean,
On the beers, on the what we call beer, like what us
I mean,
brewers call beer.
Haze seem to be coming back at Pilsner.
I think the Pilsners and light lagers
Yeah.
are definitely
Yeah.
trending up.
You're seeing a lot of people make the lighter styles,
Yeah.
for sure.
And we're our year round.
4.8s, 5.5.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you're even seeing like the bigger craft brewers are able to make lighter than that. You see a few like around the state that are like. That's when you start getting into like competing. Like we have our Lakeshore Lager, which is our light Hellas Lager, nice light rendition in a can. We don't try to fool ourselves. I think we can compete with like the domestic,
Yeah.
premiums. Like,
We make one downtown on draft only.
yeah,
Call it Collision Light.
yeah.
Comes out to about 4.2%. It's great beer, but we would never try to put that in a can and compete
Yeah,
with.
we can't compete price wise with some of
Yeah.
the big breweries, but like
Yeah.
some of the other ones can, like Great Lakes and Fatheads and those guys. They can kind of compete on that level. I know Rheingeist has one. That Cincy Light, that's pretty good, and like so they're throwing them out there. You're seeing a lot of the light stuff out there in package, which is cool. And then IPAs, believe it or not, IPAs are still one of the bigger sellers
Still
in the
king.
thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're finding more people that there's definitely less of that. Like when you talk to customers, like I don't know, I'm kind of over the hops, and they go, the numbers tell me different.
Yeah. You're still getting one. You're still getting one when you come in here.
My story is back in the early days, we were brewing IPAs for ourselves. Us brewers were brewing the home brewers and ourselves. That's who we were. Like we were brewing it for you guys and for us, because no one else liked them. And then they became slowly but surely, and then really quickly became the
cool thing.
the cool thing, and then everybody liked them. And then you could see a few years ago, all the brewers were like, yeah, I'm more into light lagers now than I am. I'm kind of over the hops. So that's where the trend must follow. So I guess we'll look at what everyone's brewing now to their personal tastes, and that'll be the next one in a couple of years.
We just so happen to
might
bring
be.
3 cans.
It might be
Local.
coffee, yeah.
It's awesome.
That one was done by Hayes Chambers that we just talked about. And this is also kind of a partnership. Ready Steady Stout is our coffee stout that we did. And it's a partnership with our friends brother and sister team, Chris and Molly Allen. They do Ready Set Coffee in Gordon Square. And
That's the name of the coffee shop.
yep,
Ready Set,
awesome. Yeah.
Ready Set Coffee
Yeah,
is the name of it.
So yeah, we got the coffee from them and
Beautiful
like,
can.
you know, nice little
nice
partnership
cans.
too.
Yeah,
Nice
Yep.
cans.
and 6.2%.
Yep.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite new one that we've done. But I also love stouts and I love coffee. So
Yeah.
Ben's like, not so much. But
Just not a big coffee person, but I do like this beer.
That blends right in. Yeah,
came
right
out
with
nice.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
roasted
over the
malts.
top. It's not.
Yeah.
A lot of the coffee stouts seem like way too
The
much.
smell is chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate roasted, but then you get that coffee on the flavor for sure.
That's a very full-bodied. Very nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you.
And I'm going to applaud you and thank you for bringing a stout, even though it's May. In summer. Because
No.
Well, it is 40 degrees outside, so
yeah, but I'm a firm believer that a good stout or porter, it doesn't matter what time of year it is.
I could drink
Doesn't
that.
matter what time of day it is.
You got coffee in it, son.
I'd say we do our Bollard Pool Porter year round for that reason, because I think there's always a time and a place for a porter and a stout.
I'll go in a
so.
place in the summer and they're like, "Well, sorry, we don't have a stout or porter." I'm like, but today I want one today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drink that on the beach right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're never going to be your number. They're never going to be our number one seller.
Right.
But there's a following and for people like yourself that enjoy one. You might not want it every time you have a beer, but like, and the good thing about the porters and stouts is they have a longer shelf life than an IPA. You know, hoppy beers the flavor starts to fall off pretty quick. Porter or stout, so you can have a batch and kind of keep it around for a little while before you have to brew another one. Even though it's a slow mover, it still tastes great the whole time. So why not make one all the time for the people that want one? That's the way we look at it.
I agree.
This is going to go great with racing golf carts. You know, it's got coffee, keep you alert.
For the simulator.
For that, for the collision bend turn.
He's at golf carts. I think that's a great idea.
Oh,
We should do
go
that.
karts,
Special
go
weekend
Golf
tournament.
carts.
Special weekend tournament for us, like for us
a
old
good
guys.
idea.
We're gonna race golf carts.
12 miles an hour.
I got you. I'm gonna catch it now.
Oh, we should see if the golf cart girls want to race.
That's pretty good. Then we could probably have like a cooler on that
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Till you roll it, you know. Jeez.
That would be fun if they would allow that on the track. Bring your own golf cart and
Yeah.
I think it was one time only, but I did drive my pickup around that track the
Yeah.
other day. Yeah. They had an event with the city of Lorraine, like the Chamber of Commerce and stuff, and we were out there. Andy did some food, and we had some beer, to whatever. He was doing some announcements and that kind of stuff.
And he's
he was
like,
like,
"Hold
you guys
my
can
beer
take a
on him."
lap." He's like, when you guys leave, because we got to park on the track, and because they're still building all around. There's not really parking area. You kind of park on the dirt when we go over there, and so he's like, "You guys can take a lap before you leave." And I was like, "Okay."
Hold my beer.
so
Good times.
my son-in-law races up in Michigan, and
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
and their
that.
racetrack. The one time it had been raining, so to dry the track, they actually asked people to get their pickup trucks to go around the track because it actually helps absorb the water.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
sense.
Yeah.
He's drying the track.
So I got to get on the pickup truck and go around the racetrack.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
See? That's
I was
fun.
not driving; I was just a passenger. But
Yeah. Oh, man. Take that Venza around there. 80.
I can't even imagine those turns. I think I truly, you really should have one of the corners named Collision, but I think it's a great idea.
Put your logo up there.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the professional track, maybe on the amateur one.
Oh no, the pro one. It's gonna be on TV.
Yeah, you got to pay for advertising on your professional track, probably.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's going to be.
Some sponsorship there.
I would think so. Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's where all that kind of stuff started is racing, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
I would imagine you might not give us a spot like that.
I'm going to have to invest in a go-kart, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll build you one right there on the spot.
Yeah. Put the BlabberMalt logo.
Yeah.
Just put we could sponsor a go-kart.
Yeah. Get a real driver.
Get that 12-year-old?
Somebody who knows what they're doing. Yeah.
So, are you going to be at the beer event this Saturday? I know your beer's there at the Medina Beer Fest.
Our salesman Mark will be there with the beer. Yeah,
I'm like, what?
he signed up for that one, so he has to work it.
We have a sign up sheet for those things. Once you are not the one signed up, like it goes right out of your.
Yep.
What are you talking about?
Well, and Luke, I see you're wearing the Cleveland Beer Week shirt.
Cleveland, because Beer Week is every week now.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
1 week isn't enough or something. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think the next event coming up for that, I think, is the golf outing.
Yeah, they have a golf outing. They just had the Saison Fest.
Yep, we just did that.
Which we
came in third.
Third this time with our Brew Kettle collaboration.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we collabed with Brew Kettle on that one and did a very traditional Saison. Fermented it about 90, 95 degrees. Open top fermentation.
Oh,
Wow.
It was fun. Yeah, I just put some tinfoil over the top of the fermenter and we let it rip and it came out fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
right.
nice.
you made that just for that event, then.
So last year's Saison Fest, we also collabed with Brew Kettle. We brewed at their spot, and we actually won first place there. So then me and Louie decided we had to do it again. And now that we came in the top 3, we're gonna have to do it again next year.
Yeah.
We'll keep going until.
Oh, darn.
Yep, we'll keep going until we get knocked out of the top 3.
off the podium,
Right?
Stay on that podium. So that one went on, and then Beer Week has spread around throughout the year now. And that's part of the style series. So we had Stout It Out Loud, Saison Fest.
They added Lager Fest.
Back.
Lagerland is
It's
back?
in
Not at our
acronym. It'll be
place.
an acronym
Yeah.
Okay.
this year in August,
Yep.
I believe.
Okay, I haven't seen that one on the list. All right.
Yeah, he just started sending out
celebration
invites
of the
for
hops
it.
at Fatheads
Yep.
again. So they
That's
brought
in
that back
October.
in a thing. So that'll be good.
That's always a
the
good one.
holiday
Yep.
showcase is
Yeah.
at
Out of
Forest City
City.
again.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely are doing that one. And I thought there was one more.
The offshore pour.
Yep.
Offshore pour. Very good.
You guys going to pour at that?
I'm
time?
on the board and I don't remember them all. You're doing a good job, buddy.
I signed up. Kim asked for us to put in order which ones we wanted. So the offshore
Yeah.
pour was one of our top 3. So we'll see if we get picked.
Yeah, you get picked.
Very cool. You guys are going to do a broadcast from it?
No, just we
Oh.
volunteer. That's why I have a shirt like that too.
You guys should broadcast from offshore pour. How fun would
Yeah,
that
that's
be?
right. Yeah.
Signal
Probably get-
coming in and out, like all
probably
this
get-
stuff, like
yeah.
rocking the boat.
That
Get closer to shore. I need cell
Right.
signal.
that's on a Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool though to do a beer
Yeah.
event where you
Yeah.
guys are at.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Yeah, I didn't. I have the footage we did for the golf cart girls at
Winter warmer.
Winter Warmer, and I just haven't done anything with it yet.
But you did a great job at the passport.
Oh, that was a fun event
The
too.
kickoff
The-
at Forest City, David.
Oh, yeah,
that was
and,
fun.
and that was a reel he put up there. And that's worth mentioning. So you guys are on the Cleveland Brewery passport, both
Yep.
locations.
Yeah, both locations.
As possible check-ins.
Yep.
You only need one, but if you're an overachiever,
Yeah,
you
you
want,
can
you
get
want
them both. Yeah.
Get 'em
You can
both.
check them both out. Yeah,
And then
I think some places say they want separate, but I think we did one. You could either one counts for us.
Yes,
for us,
yeah,
so, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
There's unique, and then there's if you want to be an overachiever.
I'm also on the advisory board for the Destination Cleveland Passport, and you know more than I do on that too. I think I got to recruit you and like take all my board seats off. Like
Tom's gonna do
We
this.
had her on the show a month ago. So
Oh, very
tell us
cool.
all about it. Yeah.
So we did us and Tom, Maria, and some friends. We got a bus and we went around. Did a lot of the West Side breweries. All right, we're gonna check in on the passport, and then the next day I'm like, oh, I forgot 2 breweries I didn't check in. And then Maria's like, oh, I missed this one. And I think Tom got them all, but My wife missed a couple. I mean,
No.
all of us missed
Congratulations.
at least one.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you did miss one.
I did.
It wasn't Collision Bend, was it?
No.
Coach, you better not tell me it was.
No.
So we got to go back to those
Yep.
breweries.
That's cool. That's what it's for. It's fun.
Which, so possibly in 2027.
Yeah.
Is there an official name for the? Is it just gonna be called Collision Bend?
Yeah, we're just going to operate as Collision Bend. So
So it might be on the passport for 2027.
Oh, I would say it's highly likely.
So
I
I
there'll
don't
like
want to
be
jinx anything, but yes.
potentially 3 options, and if you're overachiever, you go to all 3.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
And forget to check in once and have to go back.
Exactly.
So like 5 or 6 trips, you should have them all.
But now that we'll have 3, I think this is an idea that came up very recently, like 3 seconds ago. I think what we can do as a company, if we're smart, if we remember this, because I don't
AKA
remember
me.
anything,
Write it down.
Right.
is even though any one counts for our check-in for the official passport, we can do our own little in-house stamp. If you make it to all 3, maybe we can put the ticket in a hat and make them, they could win a prize.
Right.
You could win an hour on the simulator.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. I know we're gonna have so much more options for
I know.
prizes now.
Yeah.
Like, I used to
great
get a
one.
pint and a hat.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
you can go like, oh no, you're gonna take a lap around the racetrack. Yeah.
Man. I would do that. Heck yeah.
Yeah, for a chance to win, go to all 3.
Yeah.
Get your little Chotsky thing, something that's a little card that punched.
Yeah.
A little race car that comes with one tire on it, but you have to get the other 3
There you
tires.
go.
So when you have a full car,
Yeah.
you're entering the race.
I like it.
Oh, man.
Tom's an idea man.
Yep.
Write these down.
Get another spreadsheet.
Yeah. Get a spreadsheet going.
I like it.
All right, you want to get into the boil?
Let's boil.
Let's boil.
Yeah, I thought we were
Little
gonna
long.
be tasting something to boil here.
Are we?
I don't know the home brew.
Dude, no.
You
I'm
told me
just lazy.
you told me you were bottling it.
I didn't.
Oh come on.
It's a Belgian Abbey. It can sit in there for a long time. I'm just lazy. I hate bottling. Kegging is okay. Bottling is just...
Yeah, that's tough. I get it.
Yeah. So I'll
Aren't
do it
there any
eventually.
kids in the neighborhood you can recruit to do that?
Right.
Yeah, get that girl in the corner. She's always running around here.
That's how we did.
Suck it up and-
That's how we used to do the brew kettle when we used to brew
Yep.
there. When we on bottling day, we brought the kids
Yep.
so they could bottle while we were
Oh,
drinking.
yeah. Well, Ben's done so
Brilliant.
much time at Ironheart and canning here and canning there. He's like, there's no way I'm doing that.
Nope.
Can my
days
share
are
of beers.
done.
Yeah.
Star Haze.
There you go.
So as far as pro brew happenings, I guess we talked about your guys' collaboration with Buckeye for the CLE IPA on tap that's out there now,
Yeah.
and that's just at
Just
you-
at Buckeye.
it's just
Buckeye
at,
Beer Engine.
okay, just at the
Yep.
beer engine. You got to get out there, folks. Try that one. What do you guys got going on as far as events or things happening at your tap rooms?
We're just gearing up for summer downtown for sure. There is something. I should know this stuff.
Hey,
There's something.
I got the internet. Let me look it up here.
Yeah, you got the internet. I know. So one thing I would like to mention is the Euclid place. We've added Saturday afternoons
That's not
music. Most Saturdays I have booked just acoustic, but it's nice in the afternoon if you're stopping for lunch or stopping before you're going somewhere else or something. It works out pretty well. So it's usually 2 to 5, and it's been going really well. Bringing some good Austin Walking Kane and people like that come in. Jim Tighe was supposed to play this coming Saturday, but the Cavs game falls right in the middle of it, so we decided to shift from that. But we'll reschedule him. We got Christine Jackson on the schedule, Joe Sump, like a lot of that nice acoustic stuff going on. So
And those
that's
are all out at the Euclid facility.
yeah, and it's like hopefully
Which
like I
was
keep
the
saying
Euclid's on what's it, East 185th?
it is on Babbitt Road,
Babbitt Road.
right? The Babbitt Road exit, and just south of I-90. It's a minute from the highway, not even minutes. A
Just
minute.
where the sign falls down all the time, right?
That sign
The
fell
next
down, yes.
The
that
next
did.
exit, yes.
Right after you see the fallen sign, then get off the next one. If you can get by, you get off at the next one. That was crazy. Yeah, we all had just made it into work. So
I think we
otherwise-
missed it by 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, all of us.
Getting us there, so it worked out that way. But
Ugh, that's. Fortunately, I don't think anyone got hurt from
No.
that. You can imagine what that could have been. I guess it could have been a lot worse.
yep,
And then their downtown location, it's the old, for those, the old Watermark building, that's what I kind of
Correct.
refer to
Yep.
it as, but down on, is it Old River Road?
yeah, Old River Road. Yep,
You guys have stuff going on there? Is that,
We
Pretty
still
much,
have music
yeah.
every Friday evening, and then we're just getting ready for summer.
Yeah.
Like, we need the weather. That's what we need.
yep. Waiting
And
for patio
Euclid's
season.
very cool too, with the garage doors open and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we just put up the shade sails out there today, so it looks all nice and ready to go.
and you
We
can,
just need the sunshine.
you can dock your boat, right, at the
Correct.
Fishing Bend one?
Yeah, not
Yep.
not in Euclid. I mean, you could what you could do there is trailer your boat up. If you
Parking in the
feel
lot.
so inclined, that would be a fun day. We'll do a trailer your boat into the thing. We'll wash it or something.
We
always
will
joke-
not wash it. They will not wash your boat.
We always
Absolutely
joke
not.
we're in the back room. We got a little space back there. We're gonna do oil changes for people while they having a pint. Like I
Screw your
said,
boat.
you gotta combine yourself with other experiences. You gotta reinvent yourself in different ways.
We'll wash your hull down with some
Yeah,
hot
so we'll
caustic.
give you-
Right?
So you could be going on the way to your take your boat down to the boat launch. We'll wash your boat for you while you have a pint and lunch.
Yep.
Okay,
You're gonna have to have
not
about-
doing
Don't
it
actually
yet.
bring your boat.
And then just keep looking online. You're sometime in middle of June, maybe close to the 4th of July, possibly open at least to be
Yeah.
serving some
Let's
beers
say
and food.
Yeah.
serving beer and food. They're shooting for the end of June. Brewery wise, I think we'll be slightly after that. But yeah, follow us on all the socials, and we'll be posting
Yeah.
updates as we can.
And check out another cool thing to mention really quick here is it's not till August, but it's on my thing to talk about because we're doing the Can Collectors Clubs of America. They're doing their traveling museum in our Euclid
Oh, wow.
location. They're going to take over the
Oh.
whole brewery. So there's going to be tables and tables of memorabilia, beer stuff and everything. We're going to have music that day. And I'm trying to put together maybe a little historical panel of local folks to talk about a little bit of stuff, and we're gonna try to make a nice day out of that.
They're going to have a lot of nice cans.
Yeah, they're gonna have all the nice cans.
So that's where people are selling the stuff.
They'll be
right?
selling
Yep.
and trading and buying and.
So if I just want to
whatever.
bring my beer collection just to show off, I could.
You could bring your beer collection. I think those, like, if you want to do that, you would have to get a table. I know a guy that can get you in though.
I got some.
Yeah,
some nice cans?
People that
I
want to
got
like
two or 300
people that
cans
want to
from
find out what their stuff is
30 years
worth
ago.
will be able to go and
Yeah.
consult. There'll be a person there that knows all that stuff.
What if I just want to go look at the cans?
You could just go look at all the cans.
Okay.
You can stare. Wear
All right,
shades.
I'm
wear
done.
shades, though. You have to wear shades when you do that.
That's the last can joke.
Last can
I
joke?
swear.
Yes, can't you?
I can't promise.
you can't promise
I
that.
can't
no.
promise anything. Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway, that's in August, and check that out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I'm really excited about that one. It's gonna be cool.
You guys have nice space there. I remember with the Lagerland there. It's a
Yeah,
very
it'll be
nice-
like taking up the whole thing like that did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Very cool. So other things that are happening, it's a couple closings. Saucy closed their location in Pinecrest. I think probably an okay thing. I don't think it really signals anything dire about Saucy. I just think circling the wagons and
Yeah, I mean,
going back to a stronger position
and I would not be surprised. I mean, the thing that keeps popping up is rent. So who knows if their first year or two of the decent rent and then the lease came up. I mean, I keep hearing that from a lot of places that just can't afford, and
Yeah,
they
that's-
at least have some place to fall back on. And Pinecrest is
Yeah.
kind of like Crocker. I'm sure that the rent's pretty high.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
that
probably a
wouldn't
good
surprise me
decision.
if that was part of it. Honestly, that's a good point.
and they still have their Sandusky location. I think they still have the little pop-up in Put-in Bay.
Yes. Yep.
So
And of course,
they-
the one
and
downtown.
downtown. So yeah, and then Brick and Barrel is for sale, but it's not they're not closing. You know, Carl's like, yeah, I just, you know, he's got a lot going on. Wants to find the right person that can, you know, carry that place into the future. And I think he'll probably find somebody.
Long live the bitter chief.
Yes, long live bitter chief for sure. But in better news, Birdtown just opened up in Lakewood. We talked about that. You've been there. Good things. We're going to have a show out there in a couple weeks. So looking forward to that.
And even when we're out there, I mean, of the 5 beers, I think they only had 4 of them available. One had already kicked on
Well, they're
Saturday,
selling, yeah.
which
It's good.
It's a good problem to have.
and our friends Mosaic were the other beers they had on
They should
draft.
have
cool.
Yeah, they have some of ours on tap there now as well.
Yeah.
And
And then
we
we'll
just,
have our collaboration.
yeah, we did a collaboration brew with them last week. So as soon as that's ready, they'll have that one.
which was a IPA.
West Coast IPA,
West Coast
yeah.
IPA.
Perfect.
But that was all New Zealand hops too, so it'll be slightly different, but
Yeah.
still good.
So I will say, so again, I am not a big Saison person.
Yeah.
They had their 2-bird Saison, which is a collaboration with Hi Ho.
Yep,
Yeah.
It was actually very good.
it's very good. I got to try it at the Saison Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very nice.
It's not like you're eating hay at all.
Yeah, I think he still has it left. I don't know what they have
I
left.
think they
'cause
just
keep going
tapped
through beer.
more
but
of it today.
They have a nice dry stout on also.
We did not have that one,
Yes,
yeah.
and it's
The
poured
Irish
on the
stout.
nitro pour. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
some good stuff. The place itself is just very neat. I mean, it's
Yeah,
definitely
the-
got that vibe.
Architecture and,
Yeah,
you know, being an old church, it looks really cool. Yeah, I can't wait. Check it out.
and we'll be there in 2 weeks.
We will be there in 2 weeks on a Tuesday, regular day. So Laughing Bomb's taken over the space that Working Class occupied. Going to be their production facility, from what I understand, and they're going to run a tap room there.
Yep.
So that's pretty exciting.
We'll get more info on that next week.
Yes.
When we're talking with Zach on that. But yeah, my understanding is they will at least be open, I think, like, I don't know if it's Thursday through Sunday or Friday, just the weekendish. They will be open, but
Yeah.
they're going to have production there. And they'll give him the ability to keep some of the barrel aging and wine stuff at the existing place, because he was going to put a brewery in there, but now all of a sudden he's got the space.
It makes sense to
Open.
do that because he's already doing that there. So just expand it and age the stuff there. We got River Roots opening their site in the Flats. Is that open yet?
Not yet.
No, I actually reached out to Tom about doing a show,
Oh, cool.
and he said late summer. They're still doing some stuff.
So a bar with cocktails and also going to have a little brew house there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool.
Which you can watch
Really
the
cool.
video with Michael Simon showing you
Yeah.
all the layout.
Yeah, yeah. The second time he's been there.
I wasn't gonna say touch it.
Tom already told us.
Yeah, he's like, he was here once. That's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Some
I
people
just
do
saw-
the work. Some people have the money. You know.
That's right.
I'm trying to think. I think it was Fatheads I just saw recently released a beer that they did with River Roots barrels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Have to check that out. And then I just saw this today. Noble Beast is taking over the Bookhouse location.
Yep.
It's going to be Anthology Cask House.
Oh.
Going to be doing some like authentic English ales. Gonna. I saw they're gonna import some beer engines. So it's gonna be. That's gonna be a new experience, I think, for that area, Ohio City.
At the same time, he's still opening up the
beer garden.
The beer garden.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of near that old platform area. I'd say. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 40th Street.
So I'm excited for that. That's going to be kind of cool. So, places close, new opportunities, new things open up. It just evolves and changes. People love beer, and it's not going anywhere.
Well, I think, Luke, to your point earlier, I mean, it's people finding a different way to incorporate that beer experience. So if it's this cask experience, it's something unique.
Yeah.
If it's Laughing Bomb having a production facility that's only open a couple days a week, but they've got their other place that they're doing their business at. So it's adding on to your portfolio potentially, but having a different experience.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's nice to see as well, like with everything that's been happening the last couple of years, it's we always hate to see, like all of us in the community hate to see when somebody's closing,
Yeah.
but to see, especially pretty quickly, those two places turning to and being utilized still as a similar place instead of just like it's gone, So it is nice to see that that's happening, and
Not being turned into a parking lot.
Right.
right, yeah, that's what, 'cause
Yeah.
it is a cool spot, and he put a lot of work into it, into Bookhouse, and Rick over at working class, I was like, put a lot of work all the time, He was,
Yeah.
they
But yeah, I'm glad he gets he gets to sell his equipment, so he gets to
yeah, exactly.
take
It's
some
nice.
income, and he's doing well, and then
It's a win-win.
and
Yep.
yeah, and then brewers go other places, and the place gets to keep operating and still help somebody else diversify their portfolio, and we all get to enjoy a cool beer experience
Yep.
at different places. So it's cool.
But it made me think, so the Bookhouse location, so Vaughn's been posting, he's brewing the beer, Rocky
Yeah,
River.
Rocky River.
Yeah, he's going to Rocky
Well,
River,
it's,
right?
It's close. I see they're posting for jobs.
Yep.
He has been posting videos about the beers he's got literally in the tanks. So hopefully that's around the corner of Rocky River Brewing Company after that fire opening back up.
Yeah, I want to check that out too. That's going to be fun.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so beer events. We mentioned the Medina Beer Fest is this weekend at the. Yeah.
At the Medina Fairgrounds.
Yeah, at the community center. So it's inside. If it rains, you'll be okay. I did see. I don't know if this was AI. They had a post, and it says bottles, barrels, and brews. I don't know if AI just threw that in there, but I think we do need to get the legal team on that because they're trying to take our 3Bs. We have beer, brewing, and bull crab. They have bottles, barrels, and brews. I don't know. It's too close. It's like Mickey Mart and the other place. They were having a lawsuit.
I don't think I've got a lawyer on retainer, though. I didn't give anybody $1.
Yeah.
I
I have to
know a
talk to him
guy.
about that.
You
got a guy.
You know a
I
guy.
got a guy.
I got a guy.
Give me 50 cents and you're covered. World Beer Cup results are in. It's a little bit old, but we didn't talk about it last week. I don't know. We're running short on time. Maybe we'll.
Well, I'll do a big shout out though to a gold winner that we had here in
Yeah.
the Cleveland area, which was Market Garden for Yuzu.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the only gold. We had multiple other medal winners, but that was a gold winner. Fatheads, I think, had at least 2 medals, and there probably was a couple other I might be missing, but those two
Yeah, there
stick
was-
out in my head right now.
And Brew Kettle. Yeah.
In Brew Kettle.
Lupolo Libre.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seven Sun. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on. I did want to throw this out. The Kegs and Metal Fest in June is not going to happen. That was our friend Howard Ross was going to put that thing together. He's too busy promoting other things, and so I'm sad about that. It was some Cleveland area metal band's going to play.
I don't care.
Tom's not upset, but I'm a little upset.
buddy, it's gonna be all right. Howard will think of something else.
I'm sure there'll be something else to do.
Yeah. Well, we are going to Louder Than Life in September, so that'll probably be cool too. All right.
Look at next time. I know you're running out of time, but there's a lottery league coming up too.
Oh yeah.
June, or is it June, the actual event?
Yeah.
So we did a beer this year for lottery league. You know what that is?
No.
No.
You should look it up.
It's
Your
a big music thing, yeah.
thing, yeah.
Lottery League.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. All kinds of different bands just got thrown together in a lottery type situation.
Oh,
all
wow.
the musicians, and they create all these bands. I'm going really fast. Lottery league happens only every couple of years, so check it out.
Wow.
Yeah, look it
So
up.
you're like, okay, you're
You
in
guys
this
can
band
talk
with these
about it
guys.
next time.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
they just put random musicians together and they have
wow.
to make music and then they
Yeah,
all
it's
perform
really
at a
cool. They
big
do
event.
the ingenuity space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
the actual
It's a really
event
cool spot.
happens. So
That sounds
us
cool.
and Market Garden, Immigrant Son, and Butcher and Brewer all did
Yeah.
collabed on some beers and
Oh,
stuff.
cool.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
Yeah.
Later. I'll write that later.
All right.
All right.
It's time to grain out. Grain out.
All right, guys. Really appreciate you guys coming out.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I can't wait to check out the Lorraine Kart Track. What is it? What's
Lorraine
it called?
Cartplex.
Kartplex. Lorraine Kartplex
LOK.
with LOK. check them out. And Collision Ben's going to be pouring some awesome beers out there.
What's the
Ohio.
Lorain, Ohio Cartplex.
Yes.
Okay.
You're like, it's the low rain Cartplex.
Hey, I got a lock on that now.
A lock. I got you. Yeah. All right. On that note.
Do another one. All right. So we already mentioned next week we're going to be with Zach and Carl at Laughing Bomb talking about brewing and making wine. Next week, the 19th, Birdtown Brewery with Ryan and his crew out there. Email us at blabbermalt@gmail.com if you have any concerns. Like, follow, subscribe, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Share an episode with people. That's, one of your friends, somebody you like, somebody you hate, send them an episode. It just helps. Tell the algorithm, we should push this out to more people. So, yeah.
Because we talk about beer, brewing, and bullcraft.
Yeah, a lot of bullcraft.
The original 3 Bs.
Yeah, the original 3 Bs. Don't forget it. All right. And there's only one thing left to say.
Stay malty, Cleveland.